Hi, welcome to our Sports Picks. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is Monday, May 30th. We are talking with Dana Lane, previewing the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 1. Dana Lane, San Jose, and Pitt. Obviously, Pitt is going to be the favorite on home ice. Question is, are they too big of a favorite? Right now, I'm seeing minus 138 through 150 market wide. And if you want to take San Jose, it's plus 125 through plus 130 market wide. Obviously, we know that San Jose can be very dangerous, very potent on the road, even if they haven't necessarily been that way in the playoffs. And then as far as the total is concerned, you know, both teams have a lot of speed and a lot of depth. And we've seen there have been a lot of spots this playoffs where the over has been a great bet. If this had come out at 5, I would have jumped all over it. Maybe at 5.5 at plus money, though, it's still worth a shot. What's your take on this game? If I had to give a pick right now before I hear what you have to say, I would take a shot at the over 5.5 plus 125. What's your take on Game 1? Dana Lane.
Well, Pete, I love the intrigue because one of us is going to be right. I'm going to go with the under in this at the minus $1.40. I know it's not the best of the number for sure, but here's one thing: fatigue plays a big role in games going over. In this case, we're not going to have a lot of fatigue. I always tend to go with unders when I think teams are rested. San Jose has been in Pittsburgh for a couple days, so they should be well settled. I expect to get the best effort out of both of these teams tonight. And let's see, is the speed going to be neutralized by the San Jose's physical dominance in this series? I mean, defenseman-wise, San Jose certainly has the advantage there as far as a physical prowess. And I think what you're going to see is I think both teams are going to try to make this a perimeter game, and meaning they're going to pack in that offensive area in front of the goaltender, making it very difficult to get opportunities in front of the net. And if it becomes a perimeter game, even though we've seen in times where you have 35 to 40 shots in a game, but there's 1 or 2 goals. Well, there's a reason for that, because every shot is coming from the outside, which most professional goaltenders can handle. So we're going to take the under in this. Under 5.5. I think it's at a minus $1.40 right now. And then we're going to do something pretty unique with the sides. I'm going to take Pittsburgh minus 1.5 at one spot. You can get as high as $2.15 payback on that. Usually it's right around $2, $2.10. And then I'm going to turn around and take San Jose to win straight up at plus $1.30. So what we're essentially doing is we're taking 2 out of possible 3 options in that scenario. And if we hit one of those, we're going to be in the money. The only thing that could hurt us is a Pittsburgh 1-goal victory. And it's very difficult to achieve that when teams have the ability to pull goaltenders at the end and maybe even pull those goaltenders to allow 2 goals because these games are so important. So we're going to go with the under 5.5. I'm going to take Pittsburgh minus 1.5 at plus $2, $2.10, $2.15, and then we're going to take San Jose on the game at the plus money as well, and hope that we hit one of those.
All right, so your 2 picks are going to be the under and Pittsburgh not to win by exactly 1. A lot of times in our videos, you like to give period plays. You have no first period on the total or the side here that you're leaning towards?
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see game 1 first. I'm going to see how this plays out. Like you mentioned, is Pittsburgh going to be able to adjust to San Jose's tight checking play, the ability to get through that neutral zone with some sort of speed, be able to, how quickly can they get into the offensive zone? Does San Jose give them problems in their efforts to do that? All those questions have to be answered for me before I can understand how Mike Sullivan and Pete DeBoer is going to prepare their teams for each other.
Okay, sounds good. Dana Lane, to me, these lines look pretty tight. I would probably lean towards San Jose if I had to pick a side with value, but if there is an edge on that one at plus 125 or plus 130, not a huge edge probably. Interesting to see how Game 1 turns out, and we'll be back for Game 2. Thanks so much, Dana.
I appreciate your time, Pete. Have a great day.